Thanks for joining me again in this RuneScape series where we compare the older What? Okay. Hang on. Okay. Thanks for joining me again in this RuneScape series where... What? Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Okay. Thanks for joining me again in this... Oh no. Hello and welcome to our update newsroom. My name is Marcus Hooper, and we have learned that there is no time for this bit. Hello, guys. I have a little update for you all. Bad news bears. My computer, she is no more. But before I go any further, I need to thank my two patrons. They are amazing. Olaf, God bless, and Arif Koskun? I really hope I said that right. Please let me know if I didn't. I want to pronounce it correctly. Anyway, these guys are awesome. If you want to follow my Patreon, the link is in the description and it'll be at the end of the video. But I do want to say, I don't want it to sound like I'm implying that if you become my patron that I'll be able to fix my computer faster or any of that. I don't want it to sound like I'm begging for money. It'll get done whether more people become my patrons or not. I do not want to beg for your money. I know we have some crazy things going on in our world right now, and you know what? Not everybody has the money to spend on YouTubers, especially YouTubers with less than 5,000 subscribers, but that's fine. I totally understand that. If you don't have the money to support me financially, please don't do it. I do not want you to hurt yourself financially just to support me. But if you do want to support me financially, my Patreon link is in the description. So thank you so much to my two patrons, and let's carry on with this update. So Too Long Didn't Watch, my wife and I got new full-time jobs in a different city than we were living in before, so we had to move, and currently we're staying with my parents in my old hometown until we can move into our new place, and they have really, really bad internet. So I tried to film some RuneScape stuff, and it was going okay. I didn't have great connection. But then my computer kept crashing, and I kept getting the blue screen of death. And I was like, okay. So I recorded what I could, but then my computer kept crashing, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this fixed. I kept getting the blue screen, and the error code was super generic, so of course Google couldn't help me, because it was so vague and generic that basically Google was like, it could be any number of things. And I was like, okay, great. Well, thanks. So the guy at Best Buy said, since it's so generic, I can't really just tell you right now what it would be. We'd have to look into it, but we can't even look into it without you paying us a bunch of money. And I was like, well, I don't have that money on me right now, but I could come back with it later. And he was like, honestly, I would just recommend making some upgrades to your rig, and that will most likely solve the problem. So I found a guy on Facebook Marketplace who was offering to build custom PC rigs, and I reached out to him, and he's going to help me upgrade my computer. So shout out to that guy. I'm gonna ask him permission if I can put his name in the video, so at the time of recording, I don't know if he wants me to, but if he did, here's his name, and if not, you're just gonna, I don't know what you're gonna see. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, but shout out to that guy. He's the real MVP. So I said to myself, we already recorded a bunch of stuff with Amy, my wife, for our new series together where she plays RuneScape, and I try not to help her as much as possible. And we got a lot of good stuff out of that. So you know what? I can edit that, and I won't even have to get on the game, so the internet problem won't be a big deal. And I have a laptop from work that I can use to edit, so, you know, no big deal, right? And then I took a look at the footage. I am so mad at myself. So I changed all the settings in OBS because I wanted to move my recording back over to my 4K monitor. I wanted to record in 4K. And for some reason, I didn't test it. I just changed all the settings, and then we recorded all the stuff for the series. And, well, take a look for yourself.
Okay, I'm a very pasty gal. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, looking good.
Hang
on. Oh.
You're live.
What do I do?
That's your cue.
You're naming all my stress dreams from theater. Now I need to mine enough resources to smith my armor. Oh, so there's so much work.
You barely started.
I know.
Yeah, no good. No good. And the frustrating thing is there's a lot of good content in there. Oh my gosh. She's so cute, and it would have been so funny. So anyway, we are gonna re-record that. It won't be as cool because she has already gone through the tutorial, but luckily, all we did is the tutorial, so it wouldn't be much of a hassle. It's not like we went through a bunch of quests and now she'll have to do them again. And she won't pretend she hasn't done it before because that would be dishonest. But she is going to do it again. She's willing to do that because she's a trooper and she's awesome. And she's just amazing. Then the problem was I can't post anything. I have no content to post. Oh, and by the way, all the stuff I recorded before my computer started to crash, it's all the same. Yeah, take a look. All right, we're headed to Gnome Village to go to an agility training course because, as you can see, we are not doing great in agility. I'm so mad at myself. So I'm stuck in this predicament where I have no RuneScape content that I can make for you guys at the moment. There's nothing I can do. This laptop just cannot handle RuneScape 3, and the internet at my parents' house definitely can't handle RuneScape 3. I can handle Oldschool on this laptop, but I don't even want to try to do OBS and screen record at the same time. This laptop just wouldn't be able to handle it, so I can't do any recording. So I'm stuck in this predicament, and that's why I'm making this video, because I really just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I didn't want months to pass by and people go, well, I guess he's not making it anymore. I have patrons now that are paying per month for me to make content. I couldn't just go silent until I figured it out. And I did tell my patrons already on Patreon what was going on, but I still feel like I have this duty to make content for you guys. And I want to. I didn't want you guys to just be in the dark, so that's why I'm making this video. However, I'm also making this video because I want to make some kind of content for you guys until I can get everything back that I need to continue my RuneScape series. So part of this video is me asking you guys, what would you want to see? Like if I made some kind of content just to kind of hold us all over until then, what would you guys want to see? I mean, I have some ideas. I can't really do any streaming. Again, same reason I can't do the RuneScape series. I can't do any streaming. So most games are out. I mean, I have a PS4, so you guys can let me know if I can do something there, but I don't think that would really help. I don't know if I can stream to Twitch on my PS4. I've never streamed before. I do want to stream for you guys eventually, but I don't know if this is the time to do it. I think I would need all my hardware and all that stuff, so. But I want to do something. So maybe if you guys want to see me talk about some other kind of video game, maybe like a game that I wouldn't need as much horsepower to pull off, I don't know. I also had this other idea. It's kind of crazy. So I started making videos for YouTube in like 2010, 2011, a long time ago. And they're bad. They're really bad. And that's why you've never heard of me until now, because they were really bad videos. But I had this idea. What if I could look at my old videos and try to remake them, not with a different concept. So whatever concept my little middle school brain had at the time, same concept, but just try to remake it with what I know now. And if you don't really know contextually my skill difference between then and now, here's a little sneak peek of a video then.
Get out the way! Ugh. You tired of that dang dog? What are you doing in my truck?
Why are you in my nation?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And here's a little look at a video that I could make now. All right, so I'm not trying to brag on myself. I'm just trying to prove that there is a big difference. I mean, that was 10 years. I went to college. you know, and I got a degree in digital media arts. So it's not that I'm the best ever. It's just that I worked on it for 10 years. So I've thought maybe it could be interesting if I take one of my really old crappy videos and try to remake it, keeping the same concept, but just kind of sprucing it up a little, just you know, increasing the quality. But I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I mean, a lot of you subscribe to me because of my RuneScape series. And so I'm just worried that, you know, you guys wouldn't care about that. But if you find that interesting, obviously that won't take the place of my RuneScape series. Once I have my computer back and I'm in my own place with better internet, then bada bing, bada boom, the RuneScape series is coming back, and I'll re-record the stuff with Amy, and that series will start up. So whatever I do, it'll literally just be a little appetizer until your food's ready again and we can bring it to your table. But if you guys don't mind waiting and you're like, Marcus, you don't need to make anything. I mean, I do like making stuff, so I'm not looking for an out. But if you guys are like, we'd rather you just not make anything until you, that'd be kind of sad. Please don't say that. But I am like totally on board to make something else until I can make my RuneScape series. So please leave a comment below. Let me know, what would you like to see, if anything? I'm down to try anything. So thank you guys for hanging in there, staying with me. Sorry that it's been so long, but I really just wanted to come in and update you guys. Again, shout out to my patrons. Here's their names again. You guys are awesome. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link again is in the description and it'll be at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much. I really can't thank you enough. I appreciate everyone who even just watches these videos. If you want to see more of my content and want to keep up to date with what's going on with my RuneScape series and when that's going to be coming back, click the subscribe button. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated. I'm also thinking about posting all of the bad footage that I recorded with Amy on my Patreon. I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing, because there was a lot of funny stuff. Obviously, it's stuttering and stuff, so it's not great to look at, but I'm thinking of making a little compilation of some of the best moments, because we're not going to try to recreate what she said in the original recording, so when we re-record it, it'll probably be all brand new. So I'm thinking of making like a best of compilation and posting that just on my Patreon. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much again for being here with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.